evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I am once again recording under the influence of that dastardly COVID-19 virus. It's taking its toll. It's doing its number, but we're pushing through it, and I'm here for you guys. But without going into further detail, today's video, we got Mysterious Videos That Make No Sense by Slap Tam. I've said it many times before, and I'll probably continue to say it. I have a love-hate relationship with Slap Tam. He uploads content that's very hit or miss. Some videos are totally fine, or actually really good. Other times, it's just hogwash. It's the most horrid, fake, frustrating videos. So, we're gonna see what we get today. You know, we don't really know, but let's just jump right into this.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slap Tam. Today we're looking at some mysterious videos that are leaving viewers baffled. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content just like this. There's very little information available about this video, which in some ways makes it even creepier than it already is. The brief clip was uploaded to YouTube by Rajanda Taki and begins as the camera person approaches some sort of tree or bush. The sound of crickets and frogs in the background indicate that they're in a field or forest perhaps. A few seconds in, the bush begins to shake and the camera holder moves in for a closer look. Suddenly, something can be seen to the right side of the bush. Take a look. Whatever it is, it quickly disappears. Then, what looks to be a face begins to slowly peer out from behind the covering.
Excuse me?
The mysterious figure only remains visible for a second. However, it's long enough to pick up several possible details. It appears to be wearing dull grey coloured clothing. It also seems to have black hair and a pale ghost-like face. The camera holder goes...
So what, there's this ghost that's hiding behind an odd-shaped bush thingy that's just fucking boxing it? Why is it shaking this bush? It's like, rah! Rah! The whole time, like, rah, get away from my bush, rah! Like, what is that? It's a nice little obscure video. There's just a lot that's like, what the fuck? And like, not in a good what the fuck. Not like in a good way, you know? Like one that's like, what the F? You know what I'm saying, dude? It's more like, what the fuck is that? Come on. Come on. It's cool. It's not impressing me, though. In really any way. I can't think of anything that's impressive. To the people that made this video, good job. If you're happy with it, that's all that matters. But, might I suggest improving? Yeah, let's continue. There's not a whole lot to talk about in this video.
To investigate, but finds nothing.
So they ran away.
While the uploader believes the figure to actually be a ghost, there are certainly other possibilities. Some have suggested the figure could be some sort of strange animal or cryptid. Others think the figure could simply be a friend of the camera holder who's playing a prank. Whatever the outcome, there's no denying that this is a very creepy video, one that does well to bring attention to the mysterious things that could be roaming our forests at nighttime.
That's not a forest.
Private security cameras have become more and more common in recent years, with smaller, inexpensive units flooding the market. This has meant that more strange and sometimes creepy things now get caught on film. Usually they can be explained away as insects on the lens or dust particles floating by. However, every so often a camera manages to capture something so mysterious it has to be seen to be believed. When YouTuber Juan Daniel Castillo checked the footage taken from his front porch security camera, he knew he had to upload it to the internet for everyone to see. Take a look. It becomes immediately evident that there's a mysterious ball of light floating around the front porch. Hovering for over 3 minutes, the ball is seen on the left-hand side of the screen, suspended just above the deck's railing.
How strange.
At first, the bright orb simply floats in place, but soon it begins moving around in the air, covering a significant area of the porch. The uploader claims that these strange balls of light manifest just after 2 AM on most nights. Many paranormal enthusiasts believe that orbs of light are a common way for spirits to manifest when captured on film. However, most orbs are semi-transparent and difficult to spot, unlike the bright solid ball of light that appears in this video. The debate over whether or not these objects are supernatural is certainly not a new one. Skeptics often claim that glares from nearby light sources or glitches in the camera or film are much more likely explanations for these so-called orbs. However, many believers are convinced that videos such as this are evidence that spirits do indeed have the ability to manifest among us.
That's interesting. It's a suspicious video because it is so, like, right there. You know, it's very prevalent and very in your face. I don't have a logical reason to how this could have been faked. I could possibly just say that it's a like a camera glitch of some kind or video editing. That could be it, but like to actually do this, I'm not too sure of what it would take. That's a good video. I can't go right away and be like, oh, this is what happened. This is how he did it. Blah 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 blah. Because I just don't really know. Yeah, that's a good video. All right.
With centuries of history and numerous previous inhabitants,
It's a
old
beautiful
buildings
house.
make excellent starting points for paranormal investigators who are keen to catch a ghost on film. Sometimes, however, these investigators need to look no further than the footage from the security cameras overlooking these buildings' eerie rooms and silent hallways. In this video uploaded to YouTube by Ronnie Taylor, a camera has caught something that no one's been able to explain. According to the video's description, the device is placed just outside of a ballroom that was built in the 1800s. At first, all appears quiet. Then, a few seconds into the clip, something truly mysterious happens. Take a look. A strange bright light begins to manifest in the hallway. The light shoots up from the floor in a narrow beam. After a second or two, it appears to take on the shape of a human. Could it be possible that the figure is a ghost of some sort? Some of the
My initial thought to this is that it's a vehicle driving by, and those are headlight glares. Because you can kind of already tell that there is a window of light somewhere right here. and that the rest of this is dark. There's no lights on. There's probably lights on over there. There's lights on over here. You can see where there are lights are hitting the surface area. And you could tell that there's some, I'm guessing like a window, like behind this camera, there's like a door with like glass windows or something like that. And this is a vehicle driving by, which kind of causes the light to shine right there. The vehicle's coming by. It kind of turns away.
Could it be possible that the figure is a ghost of some sort? Some have even suggested an angel.
People will suggest crazy things. People are crazy. But my initial thought is that this is probably just headlights from a vehicle. Someone driving by, slowly checking the building out. Maybe it's night security. You know.
The curious thing about this video is that even if the mysterious light is neither of those things, it still remains unexplained. After all, it's certainly not normal for a large flash of light to appear on camera for no reason at all. So what do you think's going on in this bizarre video? Could it be possible that this odd phenomenon was caused by something completely natural? Or is there a more paranormal explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. When members of the YouTube channel Ramblin' Around were alerted to activity on their shop security cameras, they were understandably startled to see what they had captured.
Ooh, nice cars.
The YouTubers explained that it's not uncommon for them to receive alerts when movement is detected in their workshop. However, it usually turns out to be insects flying too close to the camera's lens. On this night, they had previously received several notifications, each of which were confirmed as moths. However, when they received one particular alert, they were unable to identify the object. Take a look.
So then he texted me or messaged me the video.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, dude, this is strange. You
He's
know?
like, do you see this? And I got a notification too.
As you can see, there appears to be a small white ball of light flying around the shop.
It did look like it was going
Interesting.
up and down levels and
It did
things. which
some
is-
weird stuff.
At first, they thought the mysterious orb was probably just a spider's egg sac floating on a web.
Going with it was a spider on a web. Although I will concede that when I went out there and I looked, there was not a spider.
Still curious, they decided to head to the shop to see exactly what was going on. When they arrived, they were unable to spot any spiders or webs near the camera, and the strange ball of light was also nowhere to be seen.
Went down there and just looked.
Just to
and-
check it out.
However, things got even more unusual when the pair realized that they themselves weren't visible on the camera's feed.
Something concerning.
What?
We're not showing up on our own security camera.
What's that mean?
This is the same feed that, just moments before, was showing the unusual glowing orb moving around the shop. In an effort to get to the bottom of the mystery, the pair later performed a test to see if video lag could have been responsible for their creepy disappearance.
We have security cameras around here. You can see us on it right now, obviously.
However, everything seemed to be working as normal, and both YouTubers
Dude just
appeared
pulled out
on the
that
feed
fucking
in real
gap.
time.
The video.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, dude, this is strange. You
He's
know?
like, do you see this? And I got a notification too.
UFO sightings are certainly not a new occurrence. For years, many people have been convinced that Earth is being visited by extraterrestrials. In this video, uploaded to Instagram by Unanswered Universe and Paranoid Normal, we see further evidence that this might actually be the case. The footage was supposedly captured in the skies above New York in December 2020. Take a look. Initially, the clip shows a shot of a clear blue
Okay,
sky.
so jumping into something like this, you're left with two logical explanations: government testing, or just a natural phenomenon. You know, and when I say natural phenomenon, it's kind of hard to put logical next to it. But natural phenomenons are something that do exist, and it's something that just cannot be explained. In the sense of it's just the earth doing its thing. It's just something happening that we don't know exactly why it's happening. And this happens everywhere, all across the world, all the time. It's either that or government experiment. I don't want to put too much time on this clip because we've seen multiple things like this many, many times in the past. Not a big fan of stuff like this because it's very easily explainable between those two options I just gave you, natural phenomenon or government testing, experimenting. It's the concept of it always being a UFO, which is an unidentified foreign object, it's annoying. It's more of a nuisance. Seeing something in the sky, I'm like, oh, it's a UFO, aliens, wow. No, it's 99% of the time that's not it. It's not. Let's just jump to the next one really quick.
This video, uploaded to YouTube by John Both, is yet another example of someone witnessing a strange sight on their security camera after receiving an alert on their smartphone. For over a minute, the camera shows nothing unusual. Apart from a couple of small unidentified objects, everything in the area around the house is still and silent. Eventually, a bizarre mist begins to roll past the camera. It moves too fast to get a clear look, although it does appear to be similar to a cloud or a sudden burst of rain. Strangely, however,
I wouldn't say a cloud or a sudden burst of rain, because you would see things get wet probably, and I'm pretty sure rain looks different than that. My immediate reaction and my immediate idea of what it could be, or guess of what it could be, is that it's smoke. They're in a neighborhood. I mean, given it's 4 a.m., so it's a bit more unlikely. But it could be someone smoking, taking having a cigarette, cigar, vaping, or it could be someone's, chimney. There's a fire going on inside their house, from a couple of houses down, and the wind just took it this way, and it was caught on camera. It's not a ghost of any kind. That's so. What's the word? I can't think of the correct word. It's so meh. Meh. It's that's just smoke. Something like that. It could be a bajillion things. The last thing I would ever think it being is a mother flippin' ghost of any kind, because the odds of it being something else are so great. It's just kind of ludicrous to even assume that it would be a ghost. You're just really stretching for that agenda you're trying to push,
However, the uploader states that at the time of recording, the radar showed no such weather in the area.
It's because it's not weather.
So what could have caused this mysterious white mist? If you watch the clip a few times and slow it down, it almost looks like the classic depiction of a ghost. Wispy, ethereal, and transparent.
Uh-huh.
While viewers continue to speculate over what it could be, without further information, it doesn't look like this mystery will be solved anytime soon.
It's not a mystery.
In this video, uploaded to YouTube by Umajung Gurung, he and his brother are riding a motorbike through...
The heck is that name? Umar Jongurong. It's an interesting name.
...jungle in Pokhara, Nepal. While being in a strange jungle at nighttime would certainly freak most people out, it's what the brothers catch a glimpse of on their camera that really elevates this video's chill factor. Although it's brief, something really eerie's seen. Take a look. Right in front of them, on the dirt path, a transparent white figure can be seen in the bike's headlights for just a split second.
That could be anything.
The footage is too unsteady to get a clear view of the strange figure. However, its dark white colour certainly stands out against the darkness of the jungle.
That could be freaking anything,
There
dude.
are many unusual creatures living in the wilds of the world. but no known creature matches this description. While the
That's
figure
some
itself resembles the
freaking crackhead in a white shirt running around. I don't freaking know, dude. That'd be my guess, is a freaking crackhead just running around being a crackhead.
classic depiction of the ghost known as the White Lady, there is no clear evidence that this is indeed something supernatural. Still, even the sight of a person dressed all in white alone in the jungle at night time is cause enough for alarm.
I wouldn't say it's anything
So what do
supernatural.
you think's been captured in this video? Could it really be a paranormal being of some sort? Or is it just someone walking alone through the jungle in the dead of night?
It's a
Let
crackhead.
me know your thoughts in the comments section below.
Yeah, it's a crackhead.
Before we take a look at some eerie security footage taken in a gym, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary videos. Click the like button. Do it. It's certainly no secret that some people are very dedicated to their gym routines. However, is anyone really so determined that they would keep visiting the gym even after death? When fitness center owner Kim Peterson reviewed security footage captured on the premises, she was surprised to learn that motion sensors had activated the cameras, even though there wasn't anyone in the gym. Take a look at the mysterious footage.
Cameras caught a white orb wandering around the gym. The orb hovers and lingers near the dumbbells. It leaves the frame.
Appearing a total of 9 times, a strange ghostly figure can be seen moving in
Interesting.
between the equipment.
That shit hit the news?
At one point, the strange shape even looks as though it walks in a similar way to that of a human.
Hey man, your lifetime clock might stop, but the gains don't. You know what I'm saying? The gains never stop. Swole Team 6, baby.
The security company that installed the cameras investigated the incident, but were unable to provide an answer. They said that an insect, dust, or outside lights would be incapable of triggering the sensors. Several theories have attempted to explain the ghostly figure, including one from Peterson's own child, who proposed the idea that his deceased grandfather might be checking in to make sure his daughter is doing well in her new business. With no other likely explanation, this theory remains a possibility. Still, I'll throw this one out to you, the audience. What do you think that strange figure is? Let me know down below.
Is that it?
Now, if you want to see
Alright.
some more mysterious...
That is it. Interesting. That is an interest. I'm not too sure about that one. It's kind of cool that it was featured on like some sort of like local news channel or station, whatever you call it, local news. That's pretty cool. That video wasn't too bad, honestly. That was more so of like a hit with Slapped Ham. Nothing there that was like super frustratingly fake. In fact, I don't think much of it was fake at all, except maybe the beginning video. The rest of it was just kind of more so just like, oh, what the heck is that? Or there was the one with the security footage at night, where there's that little mist thing, which was just smoke, more than likely. But overall, not too bad. Not too bad. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to leave a comment down below. If there's anything that you noticed that I didn't, that you think I should go into further detail about, or anything you just want to say to me, or about this video, please leave a comment as well. I greatly appreciate it, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support. I really, really, really appreciate it. Please be sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and if you're feeling oh so generous and want to spread the word, make sure to share. And that is going to do it for today's video. See you guys later.